Hi, we are now dealing with the last video on Word templates, and this one is about styles. Styles are probably the most complex feature within Microsoft Office, so we will devote a little bit of time to that. So just a brief overview on styles. Styles are just predefined formats that allow you to easily and consistently apply a set of formatting. Including height, color, font, margins, etc. So that the styles pane can be located on the home tab. You have two ways of locating your styles. You have it right in this area. If you click the down arrow, it will expand to more that are available. This is variable, so you can add as many or delete as many as appropriate for each individual template. And I will specialize each of these for the specific needs of the template. For example, fax templates will have the fax information, but a memo will not include the fax information. Right now it's rather cluttered because we are showcasing all of the templates at once, but it will be very customized for our final. So the end user will not be having to sift through extraneous unrelated styles. If you would like to expand the styles pane in order to see the full names and the representation of what a style will look like, simply go over to the Change Styles. Underneath it, there is an expansion button. Please click on that. That will give you your styles pane. When you're in your styles pane, if you hover your arrow right over this line right here, it will allow you to expand or shrink the width, so you can see all your styles at once if you choose to. You can have it really tight. You can take off show preview, and that will just condense everything, and it will be name only, not a visual representation of what your style looks like. You also have the option down here with the letters and the magnifying glass above, which is the style inspector. That will allow you to very easily see the style that you're working with. So for example, we click here, it's normal, we have heading 1, here we have normal, here we have faxed question block. So for example, right here, click on that, and you'll see that this one has a setup where it automatically has that line above. So if we were to click here, fax question block, it automatically puts that line above it. So it's that easy to do. So that is how a style would be applied if it's a one-off style, which could be helpful if you accidentally remove some formatting. So also within your fields here, you'll see, so for properties, you won't have to do this, but this is just to show you a little background. For these fields, they are all set up so that they have an associated style with it. So column 2 has a specific association for the style, as does 1. So right here we would also have agenda, but it's for column 1. So you'll see that these different styles make it really easy to change your formatting. So we go here, and then we can easily change the formatting, and it just makes it very, very easy to do whatever it is that needs to be done. So that easy to do. So that is the purpose of styles. Now there are some styles that will be included in some documents and not others. For example, the list numbers, those will only be included in the agenda, and I would suggest also in the master template that could be used for reports or other large documents with the table of contents, because some submissions do require numbered or outline lists versus just bullets, just for easier reference and cross-referencing. So you just advise on what you would prefer. I can have them hidden or exposed, and they can be toggled back and forth whenever you feel appropriate. So A decision doesn't need to be made right now. Just know that that option is available. So that is pretty much all that is involved with styles. So you can click on it, very easily change your styles, and it's just a great little feature, and I suggest that people use the styles versus going in and manually changing, with the exception of tables, because sometimes for tables you just need to make a little bigger or a little smaller, and you don't want to have 20 different styles for table fonts for the various different sizes. But as far as body text and things of that nature, you want to be consistent. So I would seriously suggest that your styles be used. Another thing to consider with the styles is within these fields. These fields can be locked or unlocked. By that I mean I can go in when we're at a final stage and I can lock all of these files. All of these fields. What that does is, I will show you a sample. I'm just going to lock it, and here it is unlocked. I am able to delete that field. Here it is locked. I cannot delete the field. So some people very much like not being able to delete these fields, so it always remains formatted. And if for some reason they don't want to put any information into that field, they simply just hit their space bar and it will not show up within the document. So when you do a print preview, you'll see that it's there, it's just not showing. So that's another option that is really at the discretion of your client and what they feel is best for them. So that would be the same for all of these fields, memorandum. There are many areas that can be locked down so they cannot be deleted. So just please advise on how you want that, and I can integrate that into some or all of the templates based on your personal preference. And that is a brief overview on styles, and thank you for your time.